Welcome to my channel. This is Serge bringing you another action figure collector's review on the DC Multiverse's Batman. As you can see right here, you get the figure itself right there. You get his grappling hook right there. You get his batarang right there on there at the corner. You get his trading card right behind him. Over here on this side of the box, you get DC Multiverse right up there at the top. Mcfarlane toys right down there at the bottom. You get Batman right on the side. Over here on the other side of the box, you get DC Multiverse right there at the top. Mcfarlane toys right down there at the bottom. You get Batman right there, and you get Detective Comics number 1000. Over here on the back of the box, you get the cover art from that comic. You get Batman Detective Comics 1000 right there. You get other figures from this wave. Up here at the top of the box, you get this window continued on. You can see down through the figure, and you can also get the barcode at the bottom. Let's get to it and open the Dark Knight up. Before we get into them accessories, I'd like to show off the inside of the box. Now, he's supposed to have a stand right here, but I think somebody might have stole mine. They opened it up and cut it open. Right here, you get the little trading card right there. It's the same thing as the comic book art. And I still like the blue and the white that we're seeing from the different comic books. I really do enjoy that. Okay, let's take a good look at them accessories. Right here, we get his little batarang. Looks good. I'm very pleased with that. I like to see that it's got the little bat ears right there. It looks good. It's very thick, though, for my taste. But I guess that's so, you know, he can hold it very well. Let's go ahead and grab the figure, and that way it won't come out of his hand very easy. Now, we'll take a look at this grappling hook. I like the sculpt work and the design of it. I would like to see some more paint, though, other than that silver. It's a little disappointing, but it's not too bad. I like how this cord is wound up just like that, like it's shooting out of the gun. I'm pleased with that. And I like that this is a bat symbol, kind of like batarang kind of like thing. I like that. It's very pleasing. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more paint detail in there, but the silver's not bad. The sculpt work is not bad. Out of the shadows and out of the box, here is the Dark Knight, ready to serve justice to all those who has terrorized Gotham. I do like this figure a lot. I do have some minor complaints about it, and we'll get into that in just a second. Let's take a good look at the Dark Knight's articulation. Right here, his head can look up that far, which is a pretty good range. He can look down that far, which is okay. He's got a lot of that confused dog going on. You can almost turn his head completely sideways to both sides, which that pleases me a lot. And his head, just much like the other Batman, can't really, it kind of goes up to the side whenever you go to turn it. But it does spin all the way around, but not like a perfect exorcist. His arm can move up that far, which is a good range because that cape kind of drapes over his shoulders. But I like the way that looks, so I'm not complaining too much. And you can get his arm to go that far back. He don't have a bicep swivel, but he does have beautiful double jointed elbows, which I like a lot. As always with the Mcfarlane action figures, his wrist can do a full 360, and they have that ball hinge. It goes back and side to side, and you can adjust it like so. Right here, he's got this ab crunch right here that can crunch in just about that much and back just a little bit. And he's got that ball joint down there at his hips, and he can crunch a little bit forward and a lot further back. And his diaphragm can go side to side, just like so. And then whenever you add the second ball, it goes in that far and that far, which is a good amount. He's got splits that can go out all the way. It's awesome. And he's got like a little bit of a thigh cut, but not much. He's got them double jointed knees that can bend in just like so. He also has his ankle articulation, which he can go up that far and back that far. And he's got that ankle rocker. And he also has toe articulation. Now, I like this Batman figure a lot. And I like the sculpted work right there on his chest. I'm very pleased with that, the bat symbol. I like that. I like the cape and the wrinkles, how it drapes over his shoulder and goes up into his mask. I really do like that. And I like the white in his eyes. I wish his eyes would be a little bit bigger, but can't complain too much about that. His flesh tone looks very good. I like his texturing right here in his suit, like right here in his legs and stuff. I like that, and right here at the side. You don't get it up here, but you get it right here on the lower part of his abdomen. And like this part right here looks a little funny to me. I know why he did that, because if you have him crunch forward, it looks more normal and natural. But whenever you have him standing straight up vanilla pose, it's got that little, I don't know, like a shark bite or something like that right there. And it's a little bit bothersome. But I like the line work and the sculpt right there in his suit. I'm very pleased with that. I like his little gauntlets right here where his gloves are and his spikes. I enjoy that much. His bat belt looks good. I enjoy the yellow around there. Let's take a good look at all that. Now, I do have some black bleeding through, but it's not too bad because it's mainly on the back of the figure. Paint-ups look pretty clean for the most part. I like that. His gray and his blacks tones, I like that. The way his boots come to a point right there. Very pleased with that. He's got peg holes and treads at the bottom of his feet. Very pleased with it. And that was a good look at Batman. Issue number 1000's Batman, standing next to the animated series Batman on the right and Harley Quinn on the left. Here's how the Bat scales with a couple more Mcfarlane heroes. You have Izuku Midoriya on the right, and you have All Might on the left. And I feel like these go very good in scale with one another. Here's how he scales with Bebop and Rocksteady from NECA Toys, and Bebop being on the left and Rocksteady being on the right. And I feel like these go perfect in scale. If you wanted to do a TMNT versus DC mix and match, I believe it goes very well in scale. Here's how Batman scales with a couple of Power Rangers from the Lightning Collection. You have the Dragon Shield Black Ranger on the left and my modded Red Ranger on the right. And just for fun, just to see how DC matches up with Marvel, we have a couple of Marvel Legends symbiotes. You have Carnage on the right and Back in Black's Deadpool on the left. And here's my final thoughts on this figure. I believe Mcfarlane has showed us that they can put out a really good Batman figure. Now, it does need improvements, I'm not going to lie, but this gives us something to look forward to for the future. I did not like this little abs inside, that little ab crunch right there, and I didn't like how his head couldn't spin all the way around. But for the most part, the paint apps is very clean, and this figure is very solid. I'm enjoying posing it around. It is probably my second best behind Harley Quinn, and it's not that far behind Harley Quinn. But let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. Let me know what you think of this review in the comments below. And as always, feel the urge to collect with Surge. If you want more action figure collectors reviews, then feel the urge to subscribe to Surge. And if you liked what you've seen, then click that thumbs up button. And if you want to see this channel grow, then don't forget to share with a friend. Speaking of friends, you can friend me over there on Facebook. Links to that will be in the description below. You can follow me along on Twitter. Links to that will be in the description below.
Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Yeah.
I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman.